Hello guys, and welcome back to this one. And then this is the part 4 of the binary tree prints in order. And today we are going to be looking at the optimized version. We are going to be looking at the version that uh, makes use of queues and is best optimized for doing an operation like this. Now we first start off with our edge case where the root is equals to none. We make sure that we call an error on that. Now if our root as we have here is how do you say 2, right? We go ahead to append that to a queue and then we'll call our for loop, right? So let's say we have our queue. Let's say we have our queue over here. Let me just use a rough sketch. Now, sorry, our queue, not our stack. So we do what? We have our queue and we check we say while loop, while queue. We know we've already appended our root to it. So basically we have 2 over here, right? And then we say while we check the length will be 1. We say for I range 1. We should check the current queue and pop left and make that our current value. Then print out the current value and then go ahead to check the left if the left exists. For this instance, we don't have a left, but we have a right, so we append that right back into the list. So we have 3 over here, right? And then the for loop breaks, but Q still exists and has 3 in it because obviously we popped out 2, so 2 will no longer exist. And then we go the same thing with route with 3 again. We check the for loop is 1. We go ahead again to run the same stuff. We check for the left does not exist, the right does exist, so we append the right after we have already what popped off the 3. So we could follow that again. We say pop left, print it out, print out the 3, and then check your left, check your right, and append them. So the same thing happens here again up until we finally have that our left and our right does not exist. So we see here that A and B and C and D are printed out just the way we had illustrated using our earlier build binary tree. So basically that's it, and that's the end also for binary tree print in order and the part 4. Muchas gracias, auf Wiedersehen, tschüss.